Hi and welcome, it's Ruth here at artfulstampin.co.uk, and I'm just wanting to do a quick one sheet wonder because I've got lots of Christmas kind of cards to get out to my customers, and I've run out. Well, not run out, but yes, I have run out because I gave a whole load away to my mother-in-law. Anyway, I'm going to be using Nature's Beauty, I think, maybe aspects of it. Life is Beautiful, and I want to team this tree with this gorgeous lantern here. I want to somehow have this lantern hanging from the tree, maybe with a candle in it. Okay, so that's my idea. And I want to use these gorgeous sentiments, but I want to be able to cut it up and it to be in the right place. So I started to do this and thought, no, I better come on live and show you how I'm doing this, just in case you want to emulate it and you want to have a go at doing this yourself. So, you know, I'm full of the tips and tricks here, guys. So if you're joining me for the first time, please remember to subscribe to find me again, because sometimes, you know what, you can get caught in that YouTube rabbit hole, can't you? And you find something you like and then you lose it because you don't like it. So if you give a thumbs up to my video, you actually it actually goes into a whole list of things that you like. But better still, if you subscribe, it means that you'll be able to find me again. So right, so because the cardstock I have is the British cardstock, I want to cut it into 7cm increments once I'm done. So I've cut some circles out of some post-it note or sticky note, and these are 2-inch circles, and I'm wanting to make sure that I've got them in the middle of my 7cm increments. So what I've done is use the centimetre guide on my grid paper, and I got my ruler up to the 7cm spot like this. And then I was able to put the circles down knowing that that was right in the middle of my 7cm. So then I'm going to move it over to the next 7cm and then pop, oh, I've got two there, and pop that one in there as well. So this is going to be a bit of a gap in the design so that I can put my sentiments once I've finished stamping. So I'm going to move along again. So I'm 7, 14, 21. Pop another one down. Oh, it doesn't feel very sticky, that one. I need to cut a few more. So I need to do 1, 2, 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome. Thank you for joining. If you're watching on the live, if you're joining me on the replay, thank you. And I hope that I'll be able to just give you some quick tricks in terms of how to make a quick card. So move that up to 28. Right, so then I wanted to stamp that tree, although now I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, oh, it's rather large, but I'm going to try and see if we can get it in there. And then do some sponging over the top. So, who's got some ideas for some dramatic colours? I think I'm going to go in there with Black with Bliss, actually, because I want something really, you know. Oh, I've just broken a nail. Oops. Don't do that, people. Okay, don't break nails when opening your ink pads. The circles are 2-inch circles, Bonnie. Hi, Karen. Lovely to see you. Hi, Gail. Oh, Gail's on a lunch break. Great. No skiving for you then. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is going to work out. We're going to just see how it goes and then, you know. Oh, Wanda, thank you, my darling. So kind of you. All right, see if we can do one there. So who's here? Hi, Linda. Hi, Jenny. Hey, Jenny. Long time no see. Hi, Navarana. I've got my food is cooking in my Instant Pot, so I thought I'd come on quickly. Now I've got to keep my eye on the clock because at 6 o'clock I've got a video going live, and it's the Stamp Around UK vlog hop, so I want to get off for that so that you guys can go and see what everyone's done. Okay, now I am turning this around because I don't really want the trunks growing out of the top of the trees. I'm happier to have trees on trees, if that makes sense. So let's get this. Remember to guard what? Oh, sorry, I was reading a comment from YouTube, not... I thought it was a person. Oh, Melanie's getting this stamp. Oh, it's a good one. Oh, it's one of those stamps that are just classic. Real classic stamps. I might even try that technique that I did the other day of mixing two stamps. Right, I really want to do some ink blending on here now, so some Highland Heather, maybe some Pool Party. So I'm just going to have to file my nail because it tore ragged and I keep catching it, so excuse me, sorry about this. Hi Martina, hi Glenna. Yes, I know I'm on early. I hope to be back later. Right, so we want to create a little bit of a halo around my circles because I want my sentiment to have somewhere to kind of be housed. So oops, didn't mean to do that. Now it is brushing off. Obviously some of that purple hasn't dried completely, so it's still wet and it's the brush is pulling off some of that purple, but never mind. Obviously my sticky note paper is not as superior quality as my white Stampin' Up card. Oh, Jenny got this stamp because of me. Oh, do have a play with it. It's such a good one for all occasions. Not sure if I've seen anyone use it for Christmas. Let me know if someone has used it for something Christmassy. I'd love to see what they've done. So if you like what you see, please do subscribe to my channel. Also, do head over to Artful Stampin Space, my Facebook group. And you guys who are on there already are so great at sharing your makes. So, oh, so it's all my fault then. Yeah, the link is in the Facebook link is in the description below. Thanks, Kay. Linda's just, oh, not Linda, Martina's just woken from her nap. Okay. Oops. Well, I was up late last night getting my pre-order in. And then I forgot to order the you-know-what. The thing that everyone's been waiting for. So the mini emboss and cut machine is available to demonstrators from today and will be available for customers in January, and I forgot to order it. So I might just have to put another order in at some point this month. It could be my Christmas present, couldn't it? What do you think? Should I drop hints to Tom? Right, I do think we need a few little snowflakes. I'm just going to give my stamp a little bit of a clean though. I haven't really got a massive plan about this. I'm just kind of enjoying all the different textures and hoping it will all work together once it's all been done. All been stamped and inked and all the rest of it. Exactly. I haven't got the donkeys yet, so, you know. Although I know a certain person on here got the donkeys. Apparently a certain person's husband wanted the donkeys. Who's watching now. It's good we can gift ourselves, yeah, and it's a business expense. Right, now I do have these, and I'm wondering whether just do a little bit of, whether to mix that in now, or do I just leave it quite pale? Oh, I'd like some green actually. I've just remembered I want some green in the on the floor. Oh yes, the house set. Now I don't have the house set, but yeah, please do have a go. Oh, you had snow today. Oh, that's wonderful. Someone said apparently we're supposed to be getting snow, but yeah, I'm hoping to be back on later, Glenna. But I have got a short video going live at 6. I might just come on and do another one of these. Oh no, I've got to show you how to make the house. No, I know exactly what I'm doing later. I did promise you last night. I'm going to show you how to make a simple little house box that you could use as a decoration, I think, on your mantelpiece. You could probably even punch a hole in it to make a little window if you want to put a tea light in it as well. But yeah. Okay, so there we go. We've got some greenery down. Now we could add a few leaves just on the floor. Make them a bit more interesting. Just make the texture a bit more interesting. You had frost and rain. Oh, wow. Okay, so if you're watching and you're from the UK and you've never set eyes on one of our paper catalogues, obviously you can just have a look at the whole catalogue online, but if you'd like a copy of a paper one, please do get in contact. Also, I have just placed my order for the catalogues for the mini that starts in January. So if you've shopped with me in the last few months, you will get one automatically. However, if you've never shopped with me before and you're thinking you'd like a copy, then please let me know because I can pop one in the post to you. So again, I just want a bit more texture in here. So I'm just adding these lovely bubbles. Oh, so for those of you who are interested, my sister has got to Heathrow Airport fine. They'll be boarding later, so they got there in good time, and they were very pleased to get Chris's golf clubs in the van on the way to the airport. Because they worried they weren't going to fit in. But anyway, they fit in. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to pull this off now. And I'm going to stamp my main sentiment in purple. And I'm going to try and aim it right in the middle of my block. so that when I stamp, I haven't got to overthink where I'm placing things. So whenever you place red rubber on a block, I always find it easier to make sure that the words align with the top and the bottom, that they're parallel with the actual line of the block. It just really helps. Okay, so I think we could do Hark the Herald in the middle. Oh dear, I managed to get a green blob there already. Never mind. And have that smack bang in the middle there. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I love the typography of this saying, this hymn, carol. Sorry, it took me a while to get the right word out. I always think you've got to have a careful balance between readability on a font, but also it looking beautiful. And I think Stampin' Up have absolutely nailed it right with this one. It's worth spending the extra few seconds just to make sure it's lined up properly before you put it down. Yeah, I'm just going to clean up after myself, because knowing me, anywhere that there's spare ink lying about, I'm likely to stick my hand in it. So, right, now I have noticed we've got Heart the Herald Angels Sing, and then we've got Glory to the Newborn King here. Now I'm thinking of using the Glory to the Newborn King as a bit of a texture that's just in the background. What do you think about that then? So I think the green, so because it's Heart the Herald Angels Sing, Glory to the Newborn King. So I'm not going to put that sentiment up there, because otherwise it's going to read wrong. Does that make sense? So I'm going to put the Glory to the Newborn King below the Heart the Herald Angels Sing, and because it's so much lower, we're going into the greens, so I think it makes sense to use the greens. Now I'm going to use it as a texture, so that means that I'll probably stamp again, stamp again. Oh, that might be that I need to re-ink this ink pad. What does that say? Perfect, Ruth. Oh, thanks, Linda. If I had a nice one with you, I might not fend off all this. Oh, yes, I know. You might not need to barge into them with your... Oh, dear. Ruth, Esther and Jazz do the best lives. They interact with us, whereas others have a mediator. Oh, well, Kay's my mediator, but she's sort of... She's my... I call her my live administrator, so that she can type any email addresses and things for me. It is quite a feat to be able to interact, to be honest, Melanie, and not everybody's got the confidence to do it. So, you know, not every, and sometimes, to be honest, there are some people who have hundreds of people commenting, so I don't think, yeah. It'd be interesting to know what would happen if all 40, because I can see 43 of you are watching. If all 43 of you tried asking me questions, I think I'd get a bit lost too. So, right, there we go. Let's stop there with that one. Now, the other thing I wanted to add was the little little lamp, this little light of mine. And I was wondering if I could have him or her dangling. Oh, I can just about fit it in. And I'm going to do a bit of stamp surgery on these candles because I want to stamp the candle just inside that lamp. Oh, thank you, Melanie. Well, I appreciate you guys, because for years I used to think, oh, people don't want me wittering away, you know, and I was, you know, it takes a while to figure out what you're good at, and I thought, well, people just want a nice quick video, they want to know how to do it, get out. But, you know, with you guys, I've discovered you like the chit-chat. And there are some people who don't, you know, who don't want the chit-chat. That's fine. So that you can watch me double speed if you want to. You can also fast forward to the end. And so, you know, I've realised that you've got that option. You can watch me on double speed if you want to. I'd never considered stamp surgery before I met you. Oh, dear. Another thing you can blame me for. There we go. Ooh, getting in the right place. Right, so, ooh, I'm going to have this lamp. Now I've got to find a little line to hang my lamp down with. So that one's on that side. See, that's going to get cut there, you see. So, ooh, I'm not sure it'll fit on that side. Okay, so some of them are not going to fit. Oh, that one can hang there. That's all right. Sometimes you just got to know when it's not going to fit. And if it's not going to fit, don't make it. Because look, I haven't really got space on that side. I don't think. You don't want to over... Oh, I might be able to fit it there. I was going to say, you don't want to don't try too hard. Okay, so let's get my little candle. Might have to stick my head under for this bit. Oh, now that candle's a bit too tall. Okay, I'm going to use the other one. Because, look, I came a bit below. I might need to colour in that lantern, I think. Just the edges of it to make that work a bit better. Okay, we'll go with a shorter candle now. Ah, perfect. There we go. It works. It's actually quite fun, you know. I don't know why I'm laughing. I know, practicing medicine without a licence. Hi, Diane. I've tried double speed. It's not as much fun. Try 1.5, Melanie. What, you mean my voice doesn't go all funny and make you laugh? Yeah, you've got a choice. There's like 1.5, 1.25, and ooh, I've got a bit of a glitch going on here, so I'm wondering if I could fit my lantern there. Yes, see, make most of the glitches. So I've got one there, one there, one there, and I need to fit one in here somewhere. There we go. Right. Now I need to find a little line, and I'm wondering if I can use the little birdhouse, and there's like a little string hanging down from the birdhouse. So if I just ink that bit, the other option is I could just use a pen. Just saying. Hi Tashana. Hi Wendy. Okay, so that one doesn't need it. This one. Oh. Oh, I didn't like that. I went down and it wobbled. Oh, I don't like that. I'm going to see if I've got a pen. Just so happen, I don't have many pens, but one of the pens I do have is Blackberry Bliss. Yes, apparently my voice is calming, so I'm told. Oh, you know what? Sometimes a ruler and a pen is all you need. You are so right, Martina. I bow to your superior wisdom. There we go. Now, I wonder if I'm going to get people going, where did you find that stamp from? Like, you draw it yourself. Okay, so then I'm wondering whether to colour my little lantern in here. I might not do all of these now because I don't want to waste your time, but look at the tip of this. Oh, I'm feeling a bit wobbly, so I'm not sure if I'm feeling confident to do that. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? Make it come in a bit. What do you think? Do you prefer that one? It gives it a bit of definition, doesn't it, around the edge. And it would be made from like iron or something, wouldn't it? Like something dark, a dark metal. So, oh, thank you, Delinda. I think my husband's got a lovely voice. I think he would make a good book reader. There's a lady I know who lives locally. She used to come to our breastfeeding support groups, and she's written a book about Neanderthals. And it is making like all the bestseller lists. It's amazing. Anyway, she put a picture on her Facebook of her when she had to read her own audiobook. And like Amazon send this like booth thing out to you, and you have to set it up. And yeah, so she's done her own audio. She's read her own book, which must be fascinating because she used to come to our group and then she'd be like, oh, I've got to go and get on with my book. So she'd basically spend the day in a cafe writing. And we'd always say, how's your book going? She'd be like, oh, I'm past the deadline. Oh, I've got this deadline. Anyway, it finally came out and she's had such an amazing response to it. I'm so proud of her. Oh, thank you, Melanie. Well, there we go. It's taking a little bit of time. Oh, I've just realised there's a little flame on that candle. And wouldn't it be nice to have just a little yellow flame just shining? So there'll be no other yellow on this card. And we'll just have that little yellow flame there. I wonder if I've got anything that's sort of like halo light. What about, you know, that lovely centre of a flower that I like stamping from To a Wild Rose? I wonder if that's stamped in a pale yellow would make it look like it's glowing out of there. Right. What do you think? Like in a pale yellow, like so saffron or something. What do you think? I've got a little bit of a stamped off candle just to my side here, so I'm going to see what it looks like. Right. Look, I've got a stamped off one. Oh yes, that's nice. It's pale. I think it would work. Should we just try it and then see? Use a blend, says Sheila. Very loudly. Do it on a scrap. Where would I blend though, Sheila? I'm just going to do one. There we go. Looks like it's shining out. I'm working, says Sheila. Sheila works in capitals, everybody. All right. Right, so anybody that's new on my live, please know that Sheila and I are the best of friends and we are just being a bit cheeky towards each other. Sheila even laughs in capitals. Right, I'm wondering, what about if I get light blackberry bliss Stampin' Blend to colour in the rest of my little lanterns. What's the time? I've got to keep an eye on the time. Oh, I've got 10 minutes. Oh, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Right. Oh, yes, that's better. I didn't want it as dark as that, as the blackberry, but just enough. There we go. What do y'all think? Too much, says Terry. Oh. Oh. Sorry, Terry. Too much what? Purple or... I'll leave the other ones. It just felt like you could see through the lantern. It didn't feel like it had such depth to it, you see. Sheila works in the capital. Oh, you're too witty. Now I'm going to use the... Now this is the... what they call it, the colour lifter. And I'm just going to use that to put a bit of a shine on there to make them look a bit more 3D. Bit of a shine. There we go. The colour in the lanterns make them exist. Okay. You want sentiment and glow to be the star. Oh, okay, got you. Got you. Well, I could still make the focal, this the focal point, by maybe adding a little, what's the word I want? A little gem or something, and some little bits of some, oh, what's the word I want? Embellishments. Sorry, sometimes it just takes ages for me to get my words out. No. Anyway, I've yet to cut it up, so at this point you are getting a rather odd view of it because this is going to make 6 cards, remember. Oh no, 1, 2, 8 cards. So let me very quickly finish doing this and we'll cut it up, and then hopefully you'll see that when it's put on a card base and maybe even with a bit of a matting layer, it will completely change how you view it. So what about the star in peace and joy? Oh, to come out of there. Yeah, it's a bit of an odd star, that one. Yeah. Where would you stamp it? Oh, yes, you could wink Stella the Flames. You could, yeah. Right, so let's cut this in half. So I'm going to cut that down the middle. That. Oh no, I've got to remember which way round to do this. I've got to cut it there. Around the star with sentiment. Oh, around this one to have this sort of glowing. Yeah, could do. I'll have a look in a second. I'm not sure if I've got time. I've got 7 minutes. So let's see if this works. Yeah. This is like the moment of truth. Will it work? Now this one, I think I want more of that lantern on that side, so I'm going to trim it off that side in a second. I'm just going to do that there and then whip it around. What is in the Instant Pot? Sausages, tin of tomatoes, onion, garlic, peppers, carrots, some paprika and chickpeas and salt and pepper and some chili flakes. It's my quick kind of sausage pot type thing. Right, so this I would imagine going on a white card base, but it could go on all sorts of colours. Just go on, put it on whatever you fancy really. So I don't know, for example, you could put it on there. Oh dear, am I out of white card bases? Anyway, I'm out of white card bases, so but I'll just use this as an example. But you could, if you didn't want to cut another matting layer, you could just run that then through your ink pad, just to give that a bit of definition on the edge. So you just do this. Hi Helen. Oh, you're welcome. There we go. You see how that just helps to define it a bit more? I'll just show you comparison. Oh, it's similar, Karen, but it's different enough for me to have ordered it. Yeah, so you see how this sets it, that just with a little bit of an edge, just really helps the focal point with that one. So I would go around the edge of all those. And yeah, so I'll just have a go doing what Kay suggested with the Peace and Joy stamp set. There is this sort of star-like effect, and there's two of them. So we could, oh, that's perfect. That's not too big, that one. Roasted semolina soup. I've never heard of roasted semolina soup before, Martina. There we go. I'll just do it to that one while I'm here. It was like they were made to go together. Right, I'm going to go off and finish these because I need to get, I've got a pile of, a list of names that I need to get catalogues out to when they arrive, and I want to be a bit ahead of the game because I just never know what each day will bring at the moment, and so I'm just going to try and get some cards ready to send to you guys. So we just had a curry with a mountain of mushrooms. It's just me and Mike eating it. Oh, that sounds delish, Wendy. That's cool. If you wanted to stamp something in the background, you could do. So if you wanted to carry that, like that bubble theme through to the background, you could as well. It depends how fussy you like your backgrounds, really. But if you're trying to just get, churn out a few cards quickly, then I would probably just leave it as is. And then if you want to put some bling on it as well, you can do. And someone suggested a little bit of Wink of Stella. So that is also a nice idea. Just to put it on the flame there. So that's a nice little touch. So you can make this as complicated or simple as you want. So it's a beautiful sentiment. Yeah, it's a really, really lovely one. Okay, right, thanks guys. And you've got 2 minutes. Stay on my channel because in 2 minutes time there's going to be a video going live, and I'll catch you guys later because I'm going to show you how to make this cute little box. All right, it's super simple. You will just fall off your chairs. Right, lots of love to you all. See you later. Bye.